I bet y'all didn't know I was a wrestling fan. Let's get to it. Monday Night Raw on Netflix is probably the biggest premiere for a live television show we have ever seen WWE produce. There was almost 5 million viewers worldwide, at least in the countries that was available, that had Netflix available. Countries like South Korea, Japan, freaking India don't have Netflix. So, you know, WWE is missing out on a huge market right there because of the Netflix deal. Which honestly, for 5 million worldwide that's watching the WWE on Netflix, that's pretty insane. But we're talking about 5 million worldwide, about over 2.5 million in the US alone. This was one of the biggest shows. And the year just started, but we're going to look back in 2025 near the end of the year, and we're going to talk about WWE moving to Netflix. Like, it's up there. It's top 5. I'm just going to recap about everything that happened during Monday Night Raw on Netflix, the very first episode. I watched everything from beginning to end. So with that, let's start wasting any more time. The show opens up with a very strong promo package on over WWE's history and stuff like that. The usual. Great promo though. And then reviews the ring. There was white curtains around the ring. They drop. And Triple H is right in the middle of the ring. And he pretty much gets everybody going. Introduces everybody. Hey, welcome to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Alright, we're on to a banger start. Then The Rock shows up. The Rock, the final boss himself. He winds up getting the very first entrance on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. That's going to be a very fun trivia question. Like about 5-10 years from now. But The Rock, the final boss, he comes out, 15-minute yap session. I will say that a lot of people been talking about how The Rock just pretty much forgot about his entire beef with Cody Rhodes. And even The Rock, he had to clarify what that was about. That following show on NXT New Year's Eve, the following day, he had to clarify. He's like, hey. You keep your friends close, but you keep your enemies closer. Hey, I'm fine with that. That at least The Rock gave us the reasons to why he was all buddy with him. At least everybody don't have to be like, the Rock. Also, we got another teaser for Penta debuting in WWE. That's going to be pretty fun to see Penta in a big company like WWE. You know, it seemed like his first feud will be against Chad Gable, which honestly, let them cook. And while we're here, let me just say this real quick. Can we please get Chad Gable a singles title in 2025? Chad Gable himself even mentioned that 2025 is going to be the year that he wins the United States Championship. I'm all for it. It literally would fit his character and with what he's trying to do with American Made. I'm all for it. Put the belt on him. Just put the title on him. United States Championship, Intercontinental Championship. I was still mad that Chad Gable didn't win the Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn. But I'm getting off track. First match, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa. The battle for the Ulafala. Tribal combat. Roman gets his dub. Put y'all ones in the sky real quick. Put y'all ones in the sky for y'all tribal chief. He came out here. He came out in custom Kobe 9. And he beat Solo Sikoa's ass. And he wound up getting his Ulafala back. Hey. Beautiful match from beginning to end. We have to acknowledge how much Solo Sikoa has improved over the past couple years. And what he has done with this fake tribal chief character, it's been amazing. All props to Solo Sikoa, but you know, Roman had to get this dub. It's been too long since Roman's been on top at this point. I'm all for it. It was a great match from start to finish, very physical. You had the shenanigans, you had the bloodline intervening, you had Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso intervene. Overall, it was a very fun match to watch from beginning to end. Next match up, Rhea Ripley finally, and I mean finally, takes down Liv Morgan to take her WWE Women's World Championship back where it belongs. Mommy is always on top, everybody. Now, shout out Liv Morgan. She had a pretty solid reign. I wasn't the biggest fan of her reign. I thought her reign was kind of Mickey, because whole time she was just ducking Rhea Ripley, and she literally would do anything in her power to not fight Rhea Ripley. And honestly, if I was a female wrestler in the women's division right now, I would fear Rhea. I would fear Rhea. She's not even 30 yet. She's not even in her wrestling prime yet. That's insane. You know, it was a pretty good match. She did kick Dominic Mysterio's in the balls. He tried to come back. He tried to come back. He tried to come back, bro. But Mommy wasn't having none of it. And then we get an Undertaker cameo appearance just out of nowhere. Like, literally nobody wasn't expecting that. And basically put Rhea Ripley over. They had a nice moment. Very awesome to watch. Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre was coming up next. Travis Scott makes a cameo appearance, smoking a J and yeeting the Jey Uso's theme song, as 17,000 plus fans are in attendance and doing, and millions at home are watching, are doing. And I will say, Jey Uso, you got a Mickey Mouse win. You got a Mickey Mouse win. Like, anytime you use a roll-up finish to beat somebody, it's automatically Mickey. I don't care if it's for storytelling purposes. I don't care. It's to make the other person look strong. I don't care. That's Mickey. Like, in my eyes, you ain't really beat Drew McIntyre. You survived Drew McIntyre. Because Drew was beating Jey Uso's ass basically the entire match. And Drew let his guard down, you know, at the worst possible time. So can't wait to see Drew McIntyre's crash out. After Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre, Hulk Hogan coming out in 2025 and getting booed to hell. And honestly, it's deserved. And if you don't know why everybody was booing Hulk Hogan, just do a quick little Google search and you understand.
Well, let me tell you something, nigger.
After that fiasco happened, we had the main event of the very first episode of Raw on Netflix, which was CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. 5-star classic. It was an absolute banger from start to finish. This man, Seth Rollins, got in his bag. He was doing everything he can to take out CM Punk. And CM Punk, he was hanging in there too. Like, he was barely hanging on. Like, at one point, I'm pretty sure Seth hit his fourth finisher on CM Punk. He puts his foot on the rope, and this man, Seth, looks defeated. Eventually, CM Punk hits him with 2 go-to-sleeps, and he gets a victory over Seth Rollins. He's 1-0 in the feud right now. Where does this feud go? I don't know, but it's going to be special. Maybe they'll run it back at Royal Rumble. I really hope they get a main event spot at WrestleMania, because they both freaking deserve it. They have both been elevating each other, going promo for promo, match for match. They're just 2 of the best wrestlers in the world. And they both showed out in prime time. What more can you want from them? Like, you know what, matter of fact, let's make it a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. Hey, I said it. WrestleMania Vegas, Punk Rollins, Hell in a Cell match. Make it happen. Make it happen. Just make it happen. Overall, Monday Night Raw on Netflix was a huge success. I am very excited to see where they go from here. WWE did sign a 10-year deal with Netflix, so we'll see how the next 10 years will look. 10 years from now, I'll be 32 years old, so we'll see if I still be watching pro wrestling. I will. That's all I have for today's video. I wanted to share my 2 cents on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. I was watching it live from beginning to end. I I've been a huge WWE fan my entire life. I'm still getting over a cold that I wound up getting a week ago, which kind of set things back, which is why I haven't really been posting that often. But if you're still here, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want more WWE content, please let me know, because again, I'm a huge WWE fan. I know both, and I'm willing to talk about different topics related to wrestling, not just WWE, but related to professional wrestling as a whole. So thank y'all for your time, and peace.